Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I want to be talking about a topic that I'm so passionate about, and that is how to rediscover love and to build confidence after a divorce. Oftentimes divorce can feel like the end, but in reality it's a chance for a brand new you. It is just the beginning of your next best life. So today I want to talk about how you can rebuild confidence after divorce so that you can step into the next chapter of your life feeling empowered and ready for anything. So let's dive right in. The first point I'm going to be talking about is acknowledging the emotional journey. I know a lot of people will say to you, oh, just move on, forget like the past never happened, just ignore it, doesn't matter, ignore the emotions that you're going through. No. The first step to rebuilding confidence is really about allowing yourself to grieve and process your emotions. You see, divorce isn't just the end of a marriage. It's the end of an entire chapter of your life, where you probably invested a lot of yourself, a lot of your time, a lot of your money, a lot of your heart into. And so it's okay to feel the emotions, right? So I always tell my clients, you can't heal what you don't feel. So it's not about ignoring it. It's about really going through the process and making sure that you feel and you process those emotions for you to be able to move on to the other side. So please go ahead, acknowledge it, process it, but don't stay stuck there. The plan is not to stay stuck there. The plan is to keep things moving forward. So that's step number one. Step number two is around redefining your identity. For a lot of people, especially people who have been married for a very long time, they don't know who they are outside of their marriage. They're defined by being someone's wife, being someone's mother, and being this couple. That's who they've been for a lot of time. So it's understandable that it's difficult to now separate yourself from that identity and discover, who am I? Who am I outside of this union? So one of the things that you can do for yourself if you want to start to regain that confidence is to rediscover who you are outside of that marriage, outside of that relationship, right? So many women lose their sense of self thinking that, oh my God, now I'm a nobody. No, you were somebody before you got married. So the question I love asking is, who were you before you got married? What were the things that used to light you up? What were the things that you loved to do, the things that brought you joy, the things that made you want to get up each day and be like, yeah, let's do it, right? What dreams and passions did you put aside to be married? And start listing those things down and start reconnecting with those parts of yourself that you have put aside, no right or wrong, but you put aside because you were living a different life, right? So for you, it could be, oh, I wanted to learn ballet. I wanted to learn salsa. I wanted to learn how to be a professional chef. I wanted to speak a new language. I wanted to travel the world and backpack and do whatever. Whatever it is that you had dreams about doing, right? Now is the time to pick some of those things up. Or maybe you can't even think of anything. Well, now is the time for you to start something completely new. That is okay too. Divorce is an invitation for you to fall in love with yourself all over again. And that's by you remembering who you are, not just as someone's ex, right? Or a single mother. No, you're a whole entire unique person with so much to offer the world. So now is the time to tap into that real, true, authentic version of you and go out there and rock the world. There's a whole life ahead of you waiting. So the third step is around limiting beliefs. This is one of my, for the number of limiting beliefs I hear every day, oh my God, I'll be so rich if I had a penny for each one. But I really want to talk about those stories that we tell ourselves, those nasty stories that are not really true, right? You know the ones I'm talking about. The ones that say, oh, I'm going to be single forever, or I'm not enough for anybody, or I have too much baggage, no one will ever want me, or I'll never find love again, I'm too old now, I'm not as good looking, I'm not as this, I'm not. These beliefs aren't facts. They're just stories that we've picked up along the way. And the sooner we get rid of them, the better. The better for us to move forward. So one of the ways I help my clients to rewrite their beliefs is to reframe it. So instead of saying things like, oh, I'm too old, try saying, I'm just getting started. Like, I'm about to live my best life, right? Instead of saying there are no good men left, you say, no, I'm not looking for all the good men in the world. I'm only looking for one. So right now, I'm attracting the right partner for me. The words you speak to yourself are so powerful. They matter. What are the words that you say to yourself when you're just there by yourself? All those negative self-talk that we do. Start catching and tracking those negative beliefs and start reframing them to be more empowering and more aligned with the future that you see for yourself. The fourth thing I want you to do is to focus on self-love and self-care, right? When you prioritize yourself, your confidence starts to grow. It's just natural. So taking time to really do things that make you feel like you love yourself is so key. And I'm just not talking about having a bubble bath and going to a spa. It goes a little bit beyond that, right? It's about taking care of your mind, body, and soul. So start doing things that really uplift you. It could be you want to start meditating, you want to start doing affirmations, you want to start moving your body, you want to start going to the gym, you want to start eating better, you want to practice gratitude every day, right? Choose whatever it is that is going to make you feel better each day. And it's just a few minutes of these practices can really just shift your energy and set the tone for a confident day, because now you've taken the time to really appreciate and honor yourself, and that way you can move forward being more confident. And let me point this out. I know that for me, after my divorce, like I was just a slob. Like I would shower, but I wouldn't really dress up. And when I started dressing up and showing up differently, my confidence started to grow, right? There is power in looking good for yourself. So take the time, pick something nice, or go shopping, go buy some fabulous outfit, look good, something that makes you feel beautiful and confident. When you look good and confident, you start to embody it. It's just kind of the way it works. It starts to shift your mood just by taking care of yourself and looking good for yourself. The final point I want to talk about is feminine energy. I know that a lot of people, when they go through a divorce, they start thinking, oh geez, now is the time I have to do it all. Now I need to step into, I need to be the father, I need to be this, I need to be everything under the kitchen sink. I need to be all of that. But what that does is it starts to close you off from being able to receive, right? You start to shut yourself down. You start to build those walls that really stop somebody else from coming in. Forget romantic relationships, but even just people from coming into your life to give you the support that you need at this point in time. So feminine energy is about the magnetism. It's not about chasing anybody. It's about just being this magnetic woman, right? You just tap into your feminine side and you find that you're more open. You're more receptive to receiving. You're more attractive to people, and you will start to attract new opportunities. You will attract new connections, and you will definitely attract new love again, if that's what you want at that point in time. And that's what rebuilding confidence is all about. It's about creating a new life that feels really good, really awesome. The life that you dreamed of, the life that you've created, and knowing that, geez, I did this. So now let me talk to you about some very simple practical strategies that you can use to start to rebuild your confidence after divorce. Set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself. Start saying no to things that no longer serve you. Every time you honor your boundaries, you're telling yourself, I trust you. I believe in me. And that way you're starting to build confidence for yourself, right? Create the future, a vision of the future that you really desire. Visualization is so amazing. Just sit down and write out what your ideal life should look like. What is it that you want it to look like? Who's going to be there? What are you going to be doing, right? The more you can see it clearly in your mind, the more you can create it. So these are just some few tips that you can use. Just start taking small steps, brave steps. It might feel very uncomfortable, but the more you get out of your comfort zone, the more you realize how much you're capable of, right? Confidence grows through action. It's not the other way around. It's not like, I'll wait till when I'm confident, then I will take the steps. No, you take the steps and then you get more and more confidence as you keep doing it. So let me ask you, what are you going to do this week? What is one thing you're going to do this week that probably is going to scare you? Right? It could be something simple, like I said, like going to a new class, or maybe getting on the dating apps. But what is something that you can do this week to help you start to build that confidence, to regain that confidence, so that you can step into the world as your super amazing self? So let me know. Let me know in the comments what it is that you're going to do. And I want to leave you with these words. Divorce is definitely not the end, right? It is a new chance for you to rediscover yourself, to create the love life that you really want for yourself. Everything that you need to be able to rebuild the confidence, you already have it within you. To find happiness again, you already have it within you. So start small, be kind to yourself, and trust the process. I believe in you. You've got this. If you would like to dive in a little bit deeper, I'd love for us to hop on a call, right? I want you to check out my Magnetic Woman program and let's just talk. Let's just see where you're at, where you need some help with, and take it from there. I want 2025 to be the best year for you ever. I want you to step out with confidence. I want you to radiate love, and I want you to live in your true authenticity. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share and to subscribe as well. Or maybe you know somebody who might need to hear this message, someone who's been searching for the confidence, who's dreading the season where it's like, oh my God, who am I? What am I going to do? There is light at the end of the tunnel. There are ways that you can move forward and have an even better, more amazing life. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.